Welcome to the Mississippi Superman Show.
Let's go!
You're for our female audience. You're the girly one because we got me.
Am I the girly one?
Well, we got
Am I
Jake
the
and the
girly
Man Up crew, and then a bunch of fighters and stuff. But you're our girl demographic. So you need to get.
Hi.
Can we get some
Girl
nail
demographic?
tutorials and hair dids and?
So these are my nails from Walmart. They were $7.50.
Sales.
Ladies, start checking into them because they last like 2 weeks. And like you get this little glue. You can like just keep it on you and like nice and handy so that if you break one, oh, look at that.
I'm bored now.
I want to talk about courage today with you guys. Starting with is the importance for courage to accomplish stuff. You have to be courageous. I want to give you guys a tool today for when you guys are in this position where you're scared or you don't know what to do next. You kind of need to take control of the situation. I always ask myself, if I'm in a position that I don't know what to do and I'm scared or I'm confused, what can I control right this instant? If you're worried about something, you're dealing with anxiety, if you're dealing with fear, if you're dealing with doubt even, it's okay, well, what can I do right now? Not what can I sit here and think about, what can I sit here and worry about? If that's doing the dishes, go do the dishes. Your parents will probably love that. You're gonna be faced with times in your life that are gonna be uncertain. But just remember, what can I control right now? Okay, guys?
Yes, sir!
The best.
I will.
Didn't you?
Yay.
Slow-mo. Just do it slow. Do it slow.
Yeah.
Do you want me to cut it or do you want me to just rip it?
I would just rip it and then cut it.
I'm just going to focus on a guard pass drill. When I grab the outside of the pants and like a pistol, kind of grip here.
Pulling in it.
Flanking on the outside.
Sorry.
Pushing him close, trying to stay kind of nimble on my
Just pat it down more. She's waxing me.
Heel is going to come to a zipper faster.
So I have range to rip.
Back to the opposite.
I need range to rip.
Whatever one is the cross side, that's what I start with. Right, so I don't ever want to color out this way. Back to the center again, crossing
I didn't do shit.
feet.
I got one for you. What begins with F, the letter F, and then ends with uck.
What?
No, that starts with a W and ends with a hat. It's stupid, I know.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like it actually. I like that a lot.
Hey Haley, what ended after 1984?
But I know. But you go first.
I don't like this game. I feel stupid.
1985.
I was about to say
Okay, I got another one for you guys. What do you call a car wash machine that doesn't wash cars anymore?
not a car wash machine.
Broken.
That's what I was thinking.
Broken.
Alright, I got a joke for you. Alright. This one's probably the worst out of all those.
Okay.
Alright. So there was this man, and he goes into a bar, and he orders a Guinness. And they say, I'm sorry, we can't serve you Guinness. The bats will get you. He goes, what? That doesn't make sense. So he goes next door to the next bar, and he's like, hey, I would like a pint of Guinness. They're like, we can't give you Guinness. The bats will get you. And so he goes all over the city to every bar and restaurant ordering Guinness. Same answer. I can't serve you Guinness. The bats will get you. So he starts traveling the globe, and he spends years searching every bar that he can find, asking for a glass of Guinness. And every single bartender said, I can't serve you Guinness. The bats will get you. Until one day, he came to this little bar on the edge of a beach town in Vietnam. And he gets outside and he realizes he just has a feeling like this is it. This is the place. This is the place where all my struggle, all of this is going to come to a head, and I'm finally going to have my Guinness. He's been on the road for 3 or 4 years. He goes inside and he orders the Guinness, and to his surprise, the bartender starts to pour a pint of Guinness, and he starts to think back and remember the journey and everything he had been through, all the no's he had encountered, everything that had brought him to this moment to finally, as he raised the glass of Guinness up to his lips, the bats got him. I don't know why I think that's so funny. Because it's so stupid. And that look on people's face when you tell it is just priceless. I can't tell if like you think it's really stupid or you don't get it, but either way, priceless. We're going to Fort Payne for the tournament. He's got to be 205. We leave here, and what was he? 207?
Yeah, he was like 2 or 3 pounds off.
He was like 2-3 pounds off. He's like 207, 208, which is a cakewalk of a cut. You know what I mean? He'd already been cutting, but it was a cakewalk, 2 or 3 more pounds. Now we just got to drive to Fort Payne. So he puts the sauna suit on, and we're gonna turn the heat up in the car. I was in my truck with like my family, and so that him and Hannah and Petey rode in another car, and they're driving up there, and everybody's dying, sweating in the car. Everybody's cutting weight in the car. Yeah, that's one of the things that happens when you got to cut weight as a team. Sometimes you got to cut weight in the car. Everybody's cutting weight. You know, to drive up there, that's the way. It's that's part of the bonding experience. You know, it's good, honestly. But they get to Tuscaloosa and they're like, we're gonna stop and we're going to weigh at this nutrition shop to see where you're at, because he was pretty close. So we're thinking that hour drive, an hour in the heat with a sauna suit on. I mean, he's only losing 2 or 3 pounds, so there's no need for them to keep sweating if he's on weight. So they stopped to see if he's 205. He gets out and he weighs, and he's like 210.
Yeah.
And we're like, what? Like, you're 207 leaving the house, you're 210 here after an hour of sweating with the sauna suit on. I was like, what happened? And
I saw it.
Mo looks in the back seat, and there's a half empty bottle of Pedialyte. And Mo's like, dude, were you drinking that? And Jess was like, yeah, I was thirsty. But we were all just like,
I was upset.
you're cutting weight, and everybody's having to cut with you too. And you're cutting weight, which is cutting your water out of your body, dehydrating yourself. Of course you're gonna be thirsty. Like, you just can't drink because that's what you're doing. And then it was Pedialyte on top of that, which is like harder to sweat back out because it has all those electrolytes and that salt in it. And so your body's gonna wanna retain it. So anyway, after that, we gave him the nickname Pedialyte, which has been shortened to Petey, which sounds like a name. So a lot of people don't even ask about the name, but it's like an inside joke.
Damn.
I don't believe that I should have to buy a passport to go to Europe, because I think it's already ours. I think Europe is just territories of the United States at this point. I know you've been around longer, but let me ask you this. How many British military bases are in the United States? How many German? How many Japanese? I'm including Japan in this too, by the way. Japan's ours. We own it. How many Swiss? How many US bases are all over the world? Lots. All over the place, right? I'm buying a freaking passport. You've lost your mind. That's why everybody hates Americans. They don't like the landlord. I feel like when I get to the UK, I should get off the plane and they should be like, welcome home. Welcome to your country that you partially own as a US citizen. That's how I feel. If we have troops in your country, that is a US territory. Germany is a US territory. Anything that you accomplish, Germans have the best cars. They used to, but if they still did, that would mean America has the best cars, because those are our cars. We took that shit after World War II. We just let you keep thinking you have your own country, but you don't. You don't. It's ours. We took it. And I think what it is it's not pretty enough of a place, and it's too far away. So we gotta like let them think that they're still running things. Cause like Hawaii, we were like, oh yeah, this is gonna be one of the big 50. We got there and we like took it over and we were like, oh yeah, this is ours. This is our place now. This is one of the 50 states. I can't tell you where Alaska came from. I don't know why we didn't just, I don't know, let it keep being part of Canada. Cause Canada's ours too. Let's not get it twisted. Okay, Canada is not a country. And I've got friends that are Canadian, but if you guys think you're a country, you are crazy. You're out of your minds if you think that you're a real country. Really, really. You don't think the big snuggie of America's military keeping you warm at night has something to do with you not being a country? Canada is America Junior. You're America's little brother that follows us around and has your own weird ideas and thinks that you're like a real country, but you're not. You're not. You're less of a real country than Europe is. I'll tell you another thing that I'm tired of. I'm tired of being in Mississippi where it is November and right now it is freaking 76 degrees. I'm ready to wear long pants with boots. I've been in shorts all day. I'm ready to wear a shirt with some dadgum sleeves to it. I'm tired of sweating while I'm sitting at the freaking Thanksgiving dinner table, okay? You know how infuriating it is to be sitting for Christmas dinner and you're sweating? It's not supposed to be like that. It's crap is what it is. It's a bunch of malarkey. It's a bunch of dadgum malarkey. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I want to dress like I'm a character in freaking gosh dang Yellowstone, and I can't do it because it's too freaking hot outside, man. You know how bad I want to dress like John Dutton with my freaking vest or my jacket with my button-down shirt and my pants and boots, but it's 117 degrees outside? It's felt hat season, guys. It's felt hat season. We're not supposed to be wearing straw hats anymore. It's now supposed to be cool enough to wear a felt hat, and it's not. The brim of my hat will have little sweat marks on my forehead where the brim of my hat was. You know how crazy that is? Tired of it. Here we go.
How far do I gotta go for the full rep? All the way to
as far as you can, yeah. 1. Oh my God, 2. Oh my God, 3. 4. Oh, one more. Oh! 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 Woo! Woo! Mo in here lifting that weight, y'all! He in here lifting that weight! What are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna go to Disney World.
You gonna, hell yeah! Hell yeah you are! Hell yeah you are! That's my boy. Mo, let me ask you something. When are you gonna save some for everybody else?
Wait in line.
Bro,
I can say.
tell these fellas get their game right. Say, get your game right, fellas.
Game right, fellas.
Get your game right, fellas.
Yeah.
Cause let me tell you something. You walking around here while there's cake like that walking around, okay? And you think that he ain't complaining? You don't think this man finna steal your girl? You think this man right here is not gonna steal your girl? Let me tell you something. If this man right here don't steal your girl, look at him, Mo. Look at him. If this man right here don't steal your girl, it's cause he didn't want to steal your girl.
Oh, wait.
That's the only reason your girl ain't his girl. That's our girlfriend, pal. Let me tell you something. There's 2 kinds of dudes in this world. Dudes that are like Mo, and dudes who ain't. And let me tell you something. You don't want to be in that second category, cuz one time, Mo, he hooked up at a truck stop, spilled a little out on the concrete, 18-wheeler drove over it. That mug turned into Optimus Prime, okay? That's the man right there. That's the man. Hey! What makes a sword is how functional the sword is. So is putting on pajamas making the sword more functional? Dressing up and putting on a robe like a Japanese man a long time ago, and we do it, I do it, and like I say, I just don't think that's the reason to keep the gi. I think that the functionality makes the sword beautiful, not the decoration of it. The modern culture of this MMA bred martial arts movement that we live in, jiu-jitsu was the head of that front. That was the tip of the spear for that movement, for real functional martial arts training. That's what we're all about. All right. I'll stop.
New videos here and here.
That's been this episode of the Mississippi Superman Show. If you would like, we have another video you can watch right here or right here. And also, go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go check us out on Spotify, anywhere you get podcasts for the Man Up Podcast. We'll see you on the next episode. Peace. Europe is more of a real country than Canada.